Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Hello, friends. Welcome back. It's Hy-Vee Today. This is Tony Tone on Thursday, the 16th of July. I had to confirm that it was the 16th, so I looked at my notes. I'm not going to lie to you. I glanced down. Could have glanced at the screen, 55-inch monitor that would have said that as well. But just to make sure, there's a lot of things going on in the store right now. We're getting a brand new pop system here in the Market Grill Express. Pepsi's coming in, so they're working on that. Nearly all of the grocery aisles are being reset and adjusted. There's a live shot at the action that's happening in the store. So that's going on. There's Chris Anderson right there. So there we go. So we're doing some work right now in the store to get Pepsi in here, and that'll be done soon. And then, like I said, the grocery aisles are being reset. So that was supposed to happen before the pandemic. The pandemic rolls around. Got pushed out. It's going on now. It's not to make your lives more complicated. Somebody said there was a post in the Muscatine community chat. I'm not in Muscatine community chat anymore because I was sick of the drama. So I can just tell you that reset, it'll be done soon. We'll have maps so you can find everything, and it'll make things flow better. I know that. So just bear with us. It's almost over. Okay? It rained all day yesterday, huh? Just the whole day. Who knew? Apparently, they said it was going to rain all day. I felt like I didn't see that, but it literally rained up until I left the store at around 5:15 last night. So today, Lutheran Living Senior Campus weather looks like maybe some sun, 82, right? Turning sunny and warmer. We'll take it. Tonight, a little cloudy, 64, and then on Friday, cloudy, warm, humid, 89, and then look at Saturday. There's 93. 93. So July's still here, heat, humidity still here. Probably have it through August, maybe in September. You never know. September is always kind of a wild card. I want to mention a couple of things before we get rolling. So we have the local ad that is on the back page of the Discover Muscatine newspaper, which I have right here. And there's a whole bunch of coupons that start today, which is awesome. If you like using coupons, you can see it on the screen there as well. So there's things from candy to bread to cottage cheese and butter and more. And then if you scroll down, the gas coupon, this is the real deal. So nobody else in town is going to just give you 20 cents off a gallon. So even if you don't have the Fuel Saver card, which I think you should, right? If you shop at Hy-Vee, you should have it. But if not, you just clip out that coupon and you get 20 cents off a gallon. So I was at the gas station yesterday, and they said that they've received several of those. The coupon was valid starting on Tuesday for the gas station, and it runs through Monday. So that's free money right here. This is 20 cents off a gallon of gas. No other gas station in town is going to do that for you, right? Whether it's the Death Star or other gas stations, they're not going to do that for you. We've got it, right? This is it. This is in your mailbox. You got it. You know how serious I am about using it. Look, I clip mine out. I have it on my wallet like an old. Look at me. Like I used a knife to cut this out of the paper. Okay, you can tell that I used a knife. No, come on, zoom in on it, guys. Don't be shy. You can tell that I used a knife because I did not cut it perfectly. But for using a knife, I have all my fingers still, and I cut it out with a knife, and then I did a little fold and put it right on my wallet, which has the strongest magnet ever. So do that with scissors or a knife or an X-Acto, or just tear it out and go take advantage of that. Starbucks later today from 2 till 7 p.m. happy hour, buy one, get one free. So will I get another Starbucks drink later today? Maybe. This has no sugar in it. This is guilt-free, and you should do the same. It's right there on the screen. Let me take a sip. I always feel like as I take a sip, we should have some Benny Hill music we can play, so I don't have to have awkward dead air. 2 till 7, get a drink, get one free, grande or larger. It's going to be awesome. Back-to-back weeks with happy hour. Want you to come in and take advantage of that. I took a pic. So part of the reason I went to the gas station yesterday was to stage a picture for National Hot Dog Day tomorrow, and I don't know if I emailed that. You know what, guys? Let me airdrop this because I'm proud of how this came out. Tomorrow is National Hot Dog Day, and at the gas station, you're going to be able to get a Nathan's hot dog, a bag of chips, and a fountain drink for $1.99. And I don't claim to be a food photographer, but I thought that looks pretty good. That's the portrait mode on the iPhone 11, and I got to tell you, I ate the hot dog, okay? I haven't had bread since July 4th, but I ate that hot dog, and it's phenomenal. The Nathan's hot dogs are legit. I'm here to tell you, I did not eat the chips. I did drink the Diet Dr. Pepper that I paid for. They were like, you can have the hot dog. And I was like, oh, well, sign me up. Free hot dog. It was really good. So that's National Hot Dog Day tomorrow. You should celebrate. And then last but not least, Chef Scott, he killed it yesterday for lunch. That crab cakes, eggs Benedict was outrageous. I've had a lot of things that Scott has cooked over the years, from when he was at DeBeats to being here at the store. It was probably the best thing he's ever made, and I told him that. Today he's doing foot-long corn dogs because all of the fairs are canceled. He promises that this is going to be the biggest corn dog. He might have one on the show later. We'll see. Yeah, Chris is nodding yes. Okay. So a massive corn dog, and then you grab a side out of the kitchen, and you're all set for lunch. All right, enough about that. Let's get to our guest that's patiently waiting. Lindsay Phillips is back with Big Brothers Big Sisters of Muscatine County. It's been a while since she's been here, but there is a fundraiser that we're going to talk about that is coming up on August 1st, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And it involves something that I like, which is basketball.
Perfect.
So, right, yeah. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm like really good at basketball.
It's okay.
But anytime I find myself at the Y, usually a kid or two or three are running around the track, and then we find ourselves with a basketball in hand, and I love shooting around. So when I saw this, when you sent this to me, I was like, this is right up my alley.
Awesome.
So obviously you have to get creative with fundraisers. So what's the background on Hoops for Kids' sake?
Yeah, well, so we're doing just that. We're getting creative.
Yeah.
So we had to cancel a couple events already
Sure.
this year, and what we can do next is, up in the air. We don't know what social distancing will look like or what the recommendations are, but it's not looking good for
Sure.
fundraising purposes. So we thought, what can you do individually that's still fun? We'll get people involved and engaged. And I'm obsessed with Canva. I like to just scroll through and look at those templates for
designs.
designs
That's where
and
the Chef
flyers
Scott
and-
menu came from.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's awesome. So someone had a basketball hoop on one of theirs, and we were just talking about it in the office and thought, you know what? Let's do a free throw competition. So 3 people at the basket. You can safely social distance there, and we're hoping that it'll draw a crowd that maybe we haven't engaged before in our fundraisers, because bowling or rappelling 1,000 feet, or no, 100 feet.
1,000 feet, I was like, oh my gosh.
1,000 would be interesting. But we're hoping for a new crowd.
Yeah.
So that's how it came about, and we are part of the Y.
Yep.
So we have a great venue, and we're ready to go with that.
So this is August 1st, and you can totally social distance with respects to basketball. Right. And the point is to get people to sign up, $20, and then do we have the flyer, guys, we can pull up? So I want to walk people through this.
Sure.
Because if you're thinking, well, I got to play basketball. No, you don't have to play basketball. You're literally going to shoot free throws from the free throw line, and that's all you have to do. Like, you shoot free throws, but there is a competition as well, or is it just $20, shoot as many as you can? Is there a time limit? Can I buy more time if I miss a lot?
The answer is yes to most of that. So,
Perfect.
So it will include a warm-up. You can arrive 15 minutes. So let's just pretend that you sign up today. I'm going to reach out to you in the next couple days, and we're going to come up with that time. So if the championship round will begin at 1 o'clock, but we'll get everybody in before that. So if we schedule you to come in at noon, you arrive 15 minutes before that, and we'll have a warm-up court going on, so you can take some practice shots. And then when your time is up, you'll report to your basket. And then you're going to take 25 shots. So best of your 25, I tried it and I think I got like 9. So I'm not.
So 9 out of 25?
Right. I don't play basketball, so I made it.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty good. And so then the top 3, or depending on ties, will advance to the championship round at 1 o'clock. And then the winner will receive a trophy. Everyone that signs up is going to receive a T-shirt.
Nice.
So you'll go home with something, no
This
matter
is fantastic. So guys, let's keep that on the screen for a minute.
Yeah.
This is such a creative idea. Again, non-pandemic, events are easy to do. We're going down the side of a building with Over the Edge, maybe a bowl for kids' sake. Life's good. Adapting and doing something like this, I love it. I definitely want to. I need to get signed up. I like that you can, have 25 attempts, and there's probably people that are going to make 24 out of 25 free throws that are that good. Like, I don't know if Joe Wieskamp's going to be in town, but I don't think he can take part in this because he plays for the Hawkeyes. And by that I mean, Joe, I will challenge you
Maybe
if you
he's
like.
not eligible for a trophy, but if he wants to participate, you're more than welcome.
Can I have Joe shoot on my behalf? How are you feeling about ringers? Like,
we
what
haven't,
if? Okay.
There are no rules about
There are
that.
no rules. This is the new normal. The rules are out the window.
Yeah.
So if
There's
I had
a lot of things we're just doing on the fly.
So you're saying that it's a $20 entry fee, but if I wanted to say like, hey, Lindsay, I got $100 and I'm going to bring in Bobby Hansen, former Iowa Hawkeye, former Chicago Bull, could he shoot on my behalf?
If he wears your name tag.
If he wears my name
Who am I to know any different?
We look almost alike. So if you go to the Wise website to sign up, and I'm reading this and like telling myself this, although you can, please sign me up and I will pay however I need to pay because I want to do this. I love this. MuscatineY.org or call the Y by July 31st to get that T-shirt. And then there is the group. So this is perfect.
Yes.
You've really done a good job of having this be something that everybody can participate in. So that had to be important. Now, will the 6 and 8-year-olds be shooting on the same 10-foot basket?
No, so they're going to have an 8-foot basket.
Awesome.
Which is developmentally appropriate according to those that I have asked. So we are going to, for that X age group, the 9 to 11-year-olds, so technically they could play on a 9-foot basket, but we know that once you're in that age group, you like that challenge, and you're probably playing on 10-foot hoops anyway. So we are going to go to a 10-foot hoop for them. So 9 and up will all be on that 10-foot hoop, but 6 to 8 is going to be on the 8-foot hoop. And when we were planning this, we were like, okay, we need different age groups. We have to do that. And we thought, adults are not going to want to do this. Like, people are more apt to sign up their kids. I need kids to sign up. We have more adults than kids. So adults are all about this.
Well, I think even if you don't love basketball, you like supporting a good cause, and shooting free throws. It's not now shooting. How much time do you have for 25 free throws?
We're gonna put you in 10-minute slots.
Okay,
so, but
that's
you can
more
do
than
that.
enough
That's
time.
more than enough.
I was gonna say shooting 25 free throws. You'll feel it afterwards if you haven't done it in a while. I mean, and maybe you're like, I'm gonna go to the Y and practice. There's people that are gonna take this seriously. I think.
Yes.
I was gonna ask, are you encouraging people to dress up? Like, could somebody show up in like, I don't know,
costume
maybe like sweatbands and like a headband?
So if you know Megan Francis, I don't know why, and I'm sorry, Seth, but I was talking to her about this the other day, and I said, I can't imagine Seth showing up without sweatbands. I don't know why.
Sure.
It's just a good time, right?
Yeah.
So I just imagine that he's going to come dressed for the occasion. So I hope you do.
What about like, Alma Brunson and that crew? They have all those inflatable
T-Rex, yes.
They should totally. Wouldn't it be amazing to have an inflatable? And you know who else has inflatables?
We could have a halftime show. I feel like it just gets fun for a minute.
Lieutenant Greg Bach has inflatable costumes as
Really?
well.
Okay.
So I would like to challenge him to do this in an inflatable costume. I am already in an inflatable costume right now. Many of you don't know that. I'm a very thin person. This is my costume. But I think if you're watching, you got to get involved with this because you're going to have a good time. It's safe. It's at the Y. Are you using the new gym or the old gym? Or are you using both?
So we're going to use the old gym so that anyone that's using the track can, still do that without us interfering.
Sure.
And there are windows along the
people can see it.
The older it's the old gym, but it's huge. It's right in the center, and then that'll keep our traffic flow a little better too, so that when people check in, we don't have to trace through the entire Y.
Right.
Now, if 200 people sign up, we'll use all the gyms. I mean, we will do what we have to do. So we're going to make sure that everybody has the ability to participate. There is no cutoff. We're gonna take as many people as we can possibly take. So
That's great.
And I love the people you're calling out. I mean, that's exactly how this works. If people know someone else is going to be there, then you feel a little bit more comfortable walking in and signing up too. So you can register at the door. We can't guarantee a T-shirt on that day, of course, but we'll get one to you. So
do you think? Like I was just going to say, I mean, I can sit here. You know me. I'll call out anybody for a good cause, and I feel like let me ask this, and then I'll start calling people out. How many kids are currently waiting on the Big Brothers Big Sisters Muscatine County list to be
45.
45 kids. Okay, so 45 kids are looking for that big, and I want to talk more about what the program might look like, but to stick with the fundraiser August 1st, I love the idea of, like, if I represent Hy-Vee,
yes,
I would challenge someone else from another place that sells food similar if they were up for that, or I could just go the path of like the sponsors of the show, and I can call out Bob Howard at CBI Bank and Trust, and TJ Deere at Toyota, and I would love to see Naria Strickland from Lutheran Living Senior Campus.
She would do it too.
She would do it.
Yeah.
So I would love to challenge those folks, friends of the show. But really, if you're watching, I think I could make 25 free throws, even if I could shoot around just for a couple minutes, because that's what I just have to get my touch back.
You have 15 minutes to warm up.
I have 15 minutes to warm up. I'm going to make at least 12. At least I would make 12. And I would challenge...
I think you'll make more than that.
Well, I appreciate the confidence. You made 9.
That's
9 out of
why
25
I know
is a
you're
lot.
going to make more.
But now I feel like if I don't hit 9...
I think I made 9.
That's awesome, though.
If I'm wrong, someone will let me know.
And I'm assuming that for people
that
are watching that are feeling generous, they could... You know, if they're like, oh, $20, that's great. I want to donate $50. You wouldn't be opposed.
No, definitely not. So, and I'll tell you, we are trying to figure out ways to, we've lost a lot of money from event cancellations. It'll probably be about $40,000 to $50,000 this year that we've lost. So this fundraiser, $20 registration, it will definitely make an impact in our program, but it's not going to make up those losses. So we are trying to come up with ways. Again, this is all on the fly. So if you have an idea for this day, let us know. We're definitely rolling with the punches. But we'll probably put a poll out on Facebook this week and just say who's up for a 3-point competition too. And maybe we'll throw that in, and for an extra $10 that day. What is it, like an around the world kind of? See, I'm not the basketball person.
I have a better idea. Can I give you this?
Yes.
So here's what I want to do. And he's in a board meeting, but his better half, Jen, is watching.
Okay.
Jen Schweitzer. So
I think I know her.
I would love my store, Hy-Vee, to sponsor me. Now I can pay for my entry fee, but what if Hy-Vee donated $20 for every free throw I made?
Amazing.
How about that?
And you know, if you want to do
Wouldn't
a
that
pledge,
be cool?
that's
like
awesome.
A pledge. Yeah.
Yes. We were hesitant to,
Sure.
mostly me. Other people have encouraged me, and I hate to admit that I've taken money away from Big Brothers Big Sisters potentially, but I think of our community and how we've all been affected, and it's different for everyone. And I know that there are people that don't have jobs, that had jobs a few months ago. And I don't want to put anyone in the position to go and ask for money, you know, so that's why we did a one-time registration fee. If we do this again next year, get ready for those pledges, because we're hoping the economy is booming and we're all, you know, ready and able to pitch in a little bit more. But yes, so pledges, absolutely. If you want to do that challenge, I mean, let's, we're open to that.
So here's what I want to do. I want to, so I will do this, but I will pay $100 personally for myself.
Okay.
And I'm saying this so it's on the record. And then I will try to get my wonderful boss, Matt, who is tremendous. Because I don't know if I would challenge him, but then if I win, you know.
He told me he's not good at basketball.
But we reffed.
I
got Matt to ref the Special Olympics basketball game, and he did a great job.
But he didn't have to take any shots. That's what it is.
True.
I think.
So maybe my employer will sponsor me, and they will match every free throw that I make. What if I hit 25 free throws? Do the math on that.
I hope you do.
So I'm going to try and get that accomplished. But at the very least, I can afford to do $100 to take part and be there. But I think if you're watching and you're in a place of business, why not? You know, I'm thinking of people at like a CBI that want to do this. Why not go to Bob and say, hey, B.O.B. Bob, can you, you know, for every one I make, maybe it's like, I don't know, whoever is at CBI that wants to do this, maybe it's Bob that wants to do this and he sponsors himself, right? I think it's a great idea. But I also appreciate where you're coming from, and you made it affordable. $20 is very affordable to take part in something. People love T-shirts. They love a good cause. And I just hope if you're watching, you get signed up, because I think it'll be
And Phelps is
fantastic.
making the T-shirt, so you're supporting a local business that way. And they're amazing. They're all in with this event too and supporting us in every way that they can. So we have a lot of community support, and I think you've drummed up some more, which is exciting. But we did pick this date, and we know it's soon. But we also wanted to pick it before everybody's going back to school, right after baseball season is kind of wrapping up, and hopefully before the virus explodes again, which I know is terrible to say, but planning ahead is just not easy.
Well, it's tough. I mean, a lot of I just had a wedding reschedule. A lot of things are in flux or have been canceled or pushed. And it is what it is. So I don't think this is too soon. I think you have more than enough time. It's July 16th. What do you need to know? You need to know it's August 1st. Get signed up and help a good cause. Lindsay just told you there's 45 kids that are looking for a big brother, big sister. I want to ask about, so we both have kids in the school system. And Mr. Clint Christopher will be on the show next week, the new superintendent. Return to learn seems like August 24th. Go back to school, option for kids to stay home and do it online. What I'm getting at is part of your program with Big Brothers Big Sisters, Muscatine County, is school-based.
Yes, about 60% of our program takes place in the schools.
So where is that at? I mean, because we still don't know a definite plan for the school district. So are you in flux then, as far as
a little bit?
Program? Okay.
So we have, starting a few months ago when school was announced that they were not going back. We started talking about Plan A, Plan B, Plan C, because it is a big portion of our program that's in the school. So in just preliminary conversations with the school district, and we can all appreciate this, they're doing everything they can to make it safe for our kids to go back. Well, that will mean no volunteers in the school. So that eliminates our volunteers from going into the school to meet with their littles. So that's about 80 to 100 matches at any given time that will not be meeting during the week on school grounds. But we've been planning. So we have a Plan B, Plan C, because Plan A is gone, right?
Sure.
As normal's not happening. But so Plan B is, again, great venue, the Y. We will host some site-based matches there. And then, so people can still volunteer during their workday if that's what's been able to work for you and your family and your employer. And then Plan C is we are transitioning as many of those matches as we can to our community-based program.
Perfect.
And it's taking some work, and we know we'll probably have to close some matches, but we're hoping that that's not the case for most of them, and that they'll continue to meet. We will have students that are bused then. These are some of the details that are still being worked out.
Sure.
But we hope to bus just directly from the school to ease that burden on parents a little bit too. And then we'll see. So we are talking with the new superintendent next week and trying to figure out exactly what the plan looks like. So of course it will fluctuate, and but we're going to make it work, because I really believe that after this pandemic, our kids need connectedness and relationships and just something to look forward to more than ever. So
they do, yes, and for a lot of them that maybe just need that conversation, need to express, like, I don't really know what's been going on. And I think for people that are watching, maybe they don't understand. If you're watching and you're thinking, well, I'm having these conversations with my kids or my grandkids or my nieces or nephew, you have to consider that there's kids that are not having the same luxury afforded to them. They've had a terrible time since their routine was gone. And for how many kids, the routine was school, and then either school-based Big Brothers Big Sister Big was there, or school and then the community-based program. That routine is tough, regardless of whether your kids are a creature of habit or not. So it's so important to have plans and to be able to say, okay, we're going to move on to the other plan that we had in place, and here's what we're going to do. And I was just even thinking of so many different communal places in town, whether it's the Y or like the library, where you could go with that little and social distance and still have that connection, because it is such an important program. I mean, you wouldn't have 45 kids waiting if it weren't a big deal. Right? And in a perfect world, like I always say, Lindsay says, there's no kids waiting. But there's 45. So if you're watching, so I want to ask, if there's somebody watching right now that's like, I'm going to do it and I want to sign up, and start. What does it look like? What does the program look like today? So in theory, if someone was watching, could they get signed up, go through the process, get matched, and then what have the bigs and littles been doing?
Yep. So we stopped all matches a few months ago.
Okay.
And then we've slowly let them resume meetings. So at this point, it's pretty much back to normal. We are encouraging that they pick activities that they can social distance, that they're taking those extra precautions to, sanitize their vehicles if they're transporting and make sure that things are clean. They have sanitizer, masks, and just taking those precautions while they're meeting. So if you were to sign up today, you can definitely start your match in the next few weeks.
Awesome.
Of course, there's an enrollment process, and there are steps that you have to go through to get that approval before getting matched. But you would call our office, or you would get online, fill out that application, and then Kathy, our enrollment specialist, is going to be in touch with you, and she'll do the interview, a quick orientation, talk to you about what the littles on our waiting list are looking for. If we have a good match for you, background checks, everything come back clear, then we'll move forward with making that match introduction. Now, normally we'd say, would you like school-based that you do during your workday, or would you like community-based? We are moving forward with the assumption we're enrolling everyone as community-based right now.
Gotcha.
And all of the littles on our waiting list, if you have a child on our waiting list and you still want the match, get in contact with us, because we need to make some changes to your enrollment. We're reaching out to everyone that we possibly can right now and trying to do that so that your kid is still on the waiting list to be matched this fall.
Okay, listen, this is a great program that needs the support from y'all that are watching. And even if you're like, I never have shot a basketball in my life, I would encourage you to donate to Big Brothers Big Sisters of Muscatine County. If you can't afford to donate, I would encourage you to go to the Facebook page and share the event, share the flyer, tag people in it, call out your friends in business. Like I have, I'm not opposed to doing it for a good cause. And the thing is, I was just having a conversation this morning with Del Wagner, who works here, that's got the watermelon event. Why can't I think? What's the name of the event? The Watermelon Stampede, right? What am I, drawing a blank? And I told Del, because I'm helping Del with a couple of things, and I told him, and Del's like, he's not the type that likes to ask. And I was like, I never really ask. But for things I care about, like the domestic violence shelter and your program and Special Olympics, I have no problem. What's the point if you can't leverage and call people out for a good cause? What are we doing, right? So if I can, playfully do that and encourage all my friends in business to show up, and whether it's $20 or $100 or $200, or if, as I always say, you got too much money you don't know what to do with. Lindsay said they're going to be short 40 to 50 grand. Maybe you could write that check. Hey, wouldn't that be amazing?
That would be.
You don't even. I will shoot for you if you can write that kind of check. I'll just stay on the free throw line. But this is a super great creative idea. On the fly, adapting like everybody else is, but at the core, it's supporting the program, helping those 45 kids eventually get matched with the big, and continuing to be there. Because I guarantee you, in 2 years from now, or a year from now, or 3 years from now, when we're past all of this, we'll be better for it, and we'll just have to keep things in perspective. Like, remember when you put on that basketball fundraiser in like 3 weeks and it was a success? And now you're planning events like 9 months out, like you used to. I mean, that's what's going to happen, and that's okay. But for now, we need you. So if you're watching, I encourage you to sign up and get involved. 25 free throws. How many can you make? Will your place of business sponsor
than 9, and you're
more
great.
than 9? What kind of trophy are we talking about? I mean, is it
standard
good.
trophy?
Good. Listen, we're not trying to blow the budget on a big trophy, okay? Is Brett going to do it? Brett Olson? He would probably be very good. Yeah?
I think he's gonna see where the spots are.
Okay. There's a lot of people that are good at basketball.
He'll be there.
In this
He's
town.
excited. He's a basketball guy. He loves basketball.
I would love to see the whole Wieskamp fam. I mean, I know Joe might be back at school with like Steve. What are you doing, Steve?
If you know John and Jim Miller, they were our first adults to sign up.
Were they really?
They were on it.
Of
Yeah,
course
first
they
one.
were.
So you have to beat them.
I would love nothing more than to make more than Jim Miller.
All right, there it is.
Jim Miller, you're going down. Youth Sports Foundation. John Miller too, huh?
Yeah.
The Miller brother. Well, they had that Hayes basketball event forever. There's some ballers in this town. That's what I'm saying. People like basketball in this town. It's no joke. So please get signed up. It's going to be a good time. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And I'll let you know if my wonderful employer says that they'll sponsor me.
Okay.
Do you think he will?
I think so.
We'll see.
All
right. Would you like to try the Toyota Muscatine? What's in the box?
Sure.
Have you done this before?
No, but I've watched others do it.
What's in there? All right, Lindsay. So you've watched others. Hold on before we.
I'm not gonna cheat.
Is it alive? Okay, it's not alive.
Oh gosh.
That's good.
Did you cover it?
Did I do it? Did I do something alive in there? No. There's nothing alive in there. So
now I'm
hands
nervous.
in, eyes closed, push the doors
before.
open before you feel.
Wait, like.
You can put, so hands, there you go, perfect. Push
Okay,
forward.
and don't, it's cold.
And don't look, it's cold, okay. What do you think it is?
Hot dogs.
Yes, wow, good. You know why? Because it's National Hot Dog Day tomorrow.
I know, that's why I guessed that.
That's
Are these
perfect.
the Nathan's ones even?
They are Nathan's, how about that? They're really good hot dogs, I have to say.
Yes, I was going to say cheese sticks.
Ooh,
but
that would have been
then
a good
I remembered.
Guess. Good for you. I think
Hot Dog Day.
Everybody is perfect on the show this week. Am I wrong, guys? Nobody's got it wrong. Okay. Toyota Muscatine, what's in the box? Nathan's Colossal Franks. Those are massive. Why do they have to be called colossal?
They are really big. That is true.
That's fantastic. All right. So thank you. I appreciate that. You're a good sport. All right. Let's go to the CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam. We'll get Lindsay on her way. Get signed up. Go to the Y website. Call the Y. I challenge you to have a good time on August 1st. Can you make more free throws than I will? I would like to say I could do 12 or maybe 15. I don't know for sure. But I love basketball. I've played basketball a lot in my life. I might even send Bobby Hansen an email. Why not? Like, what's he up to? We keep running into each other. I'm like, I got to get him on the show. So that's it. I'm going to email Bobby Hansen and say, Bob, I got an idea. Come on oh my gosh. Come on. What is this? Chef Scott. It is. So today, oh my gosh. Today is July 16th. It is National Get to Know Your Customers Day. It is National Corn Fritters Day. And it is also National Personal Chef Day. And Chef Scott is here with what I can only describe as the world's biggest corn dog. What in the world is that?
So it's Personal Chef Day, so I made reasons why you should need one. So I made a huge corn dog.
Yeah.
Using a proper technique and an improper technique, not proper technique.
Okay.
All in the same corn dog to see why you need to come to Hy-Vee.
I like this. So look at the size of this. So this is what you're doing for lunch today.
Yes.
That is, okay, so that is a giant corn dog. So this is like the trial dog, if you'll have it.
Well, this is what happens when you have, so you need to dry off the hot dog first.
Okay.
And, if you want to put flour on it to get the corn batter to stick, you do. So that's what this half is right here.
Okay.
And if you're at home trying to make corn dogs, you're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I made the corn batter and I dipped the hot dog in it and it did this. This is what happens when you don't dry off the corn dog and don't add flour.
This is so great.
I'm just giving little lessons.
This is perfect. So listen, trial by fire. That is, but for people that are watching today from 11 to 1, they can have a corn dog that size.
Yes.
Holy moly. National Hot Dog Day is tomorrow. You're getting a head start. Can you hold it up? I mean, look at the size of that thing. That's a corn dog. Wow. And the hot dog itself, so what I want people to take away from that is that it's not all breading. Like, I can see the size of the hot dog in there.
Yeah.
What kind did you use?
I just used a jumbo smoked sausage hot dog. We used our bar franks.
Yeah. But that's important. Sometimes you get a corn dog and you feel like there's this much breading, and then you get down to the hot dog and it's like the hot dog's the same size as the stick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that is the real deal. Look at that thing. That thing is gigantic.
It's at least a foot long.
It is at least a foot long. So 11 to 1. And what about the batter? So you talked about the batter for it. What do you have in that?
So the batter, I use half honey, half sugar.
Okay.
Flour, cornmeal, eggs, milk, baking powder.
That's it.
That's it.
But you said so the hot dog has to be dry.
If
the batter has to be cold.
The batter has to be really cold so it doesn't disintegrate. And so I made all the mistakes on this one to show what happens.
Sure.
And then I did this half like it was supposed to be. And
it's so cool, though, to watch how this can progress.
Yeah.
And to know that if you're watching, you're going to come in at 11 and you're going to have an awesome...
This is the prettier side.
Look at the size of that thing. It's just marvelous. All right. And then you can get the corn dog, and then you can grab a side out of the kitchen, whatever they have available, whether it's baked beans, whatever they have as a side, I think is very smart. We were talking yesterday because I went out to the gas. You don't have to zoom in on this, Brad. I went out to the gas station because they started carrying these Nathan's hot dogs.
So good. They're so good.
And I don't know if I had a Nathan's hot dog, but I had the one that I used in my photo prop yesterday, and it was fantastic. And one of the things that you said that is true about a Nathan's, when you bite into it, there's a little snap.
Yeah.
And that's important, right? That's the sign of a quality product. So you as a chef can have fun and make an awesome corn dog like that, and then you can do a crab cakes egg benedict, and you can do prime rib. You are versatile. You're not the kind of chef that's like, oh, I would never do a corn dog, or I would do a corn dog, but it would be like a duck breast corn dog, right?
I mean, I could.
You could. You can go fancy schmancy, but you also can appreciate stick to your ribs.
Humble beginnings. Humble beginnings. Yeah.
I think that's so important. But what is it about a good quality hot dog? Is it that casing?
There's casings. Natural smoking helps too.
Okay.
As opposed to just spraying it with liquid smoke and sticking it in a steamer. And just ingredients, better ingredients, and But yeah, Nathan's hot dogs are pretty good.
They're pretty awesome. I'm telling you, that one that I had yesterday, I couldn't believe how much I liked it. And the best part is, you're looking at the hot dogs, and it's like 4 carbs, no sugar, and a ton of protein. So something like that is fantastic. Okay, so you got the corn dog. What are you going to dip something like that in? Are you a ketchup person? Are you a mustard?
So if you look at my fridge at home, I probably have 13 or 14 different kinds of mustard because I'm that guy. And,
how many? I mean, why? Is that just
sometimes I want super spicy mustard. Sometimes I want medium spicy mustard, or sometimes
spicy.
Sometimes I want sweet. Maybe I want it made with porter. Maybe I want it made with IPA this time. I don't know.
Wow. So you're going mustard.
I go mustard. Ketchup every once in a while.
Yeah.
We thought about going crazy and doing the pickle dog, where you hollow out a giant pickle and then put the hot dog on the inside, and then cornbread batter that. That could be a future thing.
Giant pickle, hot dog in the middle of a pickle. The pickle is then deep fried? That's a thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like a corn dog.
So, but it's a pickle dog. So what I like is that for people that are watching, it's July, the summer. A staple, as we talked about yesterday, the staple of summer is a county fair, is fair food, is a funnel cake, maybe it's an elephant ear, maybe it's a turkey leg. Corn dog is one of those things. It's portable, right?
Yep.
Portable food. It's feel-good food. You're out and about. You're in a non-pandemic. You're at a fair. You've got a fresh lemonade shake-up, and you've got a corn dog, and life is good. Well, this year, guess what? There's no fairs. Nobody's doing corn dogs, right? No. Now, you could go to the frozen food section here at the store and buy some and take them home and microwave them. That's fine, but that's the real deal. I mean, that thing is... It's just nice to see that. Even just seeing a corn dog, it's like, okay, well, it's summer. And
it'll look a little less blown out when you go get the real version.
Let me look at this thing. So this is what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, it's bigger than the plate. Look at how big that is, right? So oh my Lanta, this is absolutely fantastic. So again, this is the test run. And what you'll get at 11 is like that.
Yeah.
Nice uniformed, bite it, or fork and knife. This might be a fork and knife corn dog.
It could be a two-hander. It's definitely it's bowing the stick.
Look at this is a large plate, and just look at it's almost as large as this platter. So if you're watching, this is something you got to check out. I think this is really smart. Do we have Chef Scott's menu for the rest of the week? Because I want to talk about, and then Brad, could you give me a knife? Because I want to cut this thing and just show people what this looks like. I'm going to pull the stick out and just cut it down here. But your menu, so you've got this today. The crab cakes, egg benedict yesterday were unbelievably good. And then tomorrow we're doing some pork loin, right?
Yep, doing some smoked pork loin.
So that's going to be Friday night dinner right there on the screen. Perfect, Chris. Thank you. So 4 till 7, smoked pork loin served with sweet. Oh, I spelled with wrong. Served with sweet corn and roasted potatoes. At least I spelled potatoes right. $12.99 for dinner. Smoked pork loin.
Yep.
Is it going to be super tender? What's the secret to making a good smoked pork loin? I cut into this monster corn dog.
You still have to go low and slow.
Low and slow.
That way it stays juicy. And really, you just kind of got to get a good quality and try to let the meat speak for itself. So,
sure.
But we're going to do the smoked pork loin, and then Saturday I'm going to be out at the smoker again. I'm going to start giving out, not giving out, but doing half chickens, whole chickens, and things like that, just to get your backyard barbecue kick started. So I'll have my own rubs on the chicken. That way you can go out there and
whole chicken off the smoker.
Yeah.
Gosh, that sounds good. Have you ever done the beer can chicken before?
I have done the beer can chicken before.
What's your thoughts on that?
It's not bad. It's not a bad little technique. It's just kind of helps retain moisture. And my thing with the chicken is when I grill it pretty slow.
Okay.
That little weird rack on top that nobody hardly ever uses, that kind of put hot dogs up there. That's where I stick the drumsticks.
Sure.
And I'll let them go indirect heat for quite a bit of time and get that skin kind of crispy. Yep. And then I'll take them off, and that's when I give them the hard sear so you can get that little markings and get that smoked flavor on there. So that's
grilling is fun. I bought a grill. I had a grill, and then I bought one last year from here. And there's like the bigger version of the same grill that I have. And we have it, and it's cheap-ish, and I'm looking at it, and I've grilled more this year than I ever have. I'm like, I think I need a bigger grill, because I'm limited in my space now, and I really like it, and it is fun to just kind of mess around with things that I never had done those giant grilling shrimp on the grill, and they went over extremely well. And there's a lot of people that have smokers too, aren't there? Holy moly.
Yeah.
They're just the backyard DIY, but if that's not you, then let this guy do the work. And by the way, if you see what I did here, it almost looks like sushi.
Yeah.
We almost have like corn dog that looks like sushi.
The sushi
right?
of the Midwest.
The sushi of the Midwest. I'm going to try it. I mean, I'm going in.
He's all in.
Mm-hmm. That's super good. Wow. Oh, man. I have not had a lot of bread since July 4th. That is super good. The batter is light. You're tasting the hot dog. Yeah. Again, sometimes you have a corn dog and all you're tasting is batter. That is really good. There is not a ton. Look at the size of that hot dog, though.
It's not a small one.
That is an awesome offering for lunch today at this store. You have to come in and check it out. So corn on the grill. We've got locally grown corn in. We've got the shortcuts, which literally make life easy. What's the best technique for corn on the grill for people that are watching, and me selfishly, because I'm a little intimidated by it as I take another corn dog bite?
When I do that, I typically blanch the corn in boiling water, not for very long, just for a little bit. It kind of gets the tassels out that you've missed, and you're going to pull those out, and you're going to see all those little strings in the water. So not for very long, maybe just a minute or two. And that helps soften it up, get those tassels out, and then I just really skewer it up in kind of medium-low, because it cooks pretty fast.
Yes, it does.
And just kind of give it a little swab of butter on top, and then roll it until you see the char, because I like the char. I think char's good. I do too. So,
and then are you dressing it up afterwards?
If you want a elote, get out the mayonnaise and the tortilla, which is awesome.
That's just it. I just hope that people
11 out of 10 recommend that.
Right. I just hope that you try, and we have that at the meat department in the case, the corn ready to go. Take it home, grill it.
Yeah.
The work's done for you. I just want people to try things, to have fun. Maybe it's like, National Hot Dog Day is tomorrow. I'm going to DIY a corn dog with the family. Or you come in today and let Chef Scott take care of it, because you saw how amazing that is, and all you have to do is pay for it and eat it. That's pretty good too. People just enjoy cooking together. I mean, how many different shows are on the Food Network?
Yeah.
There's a cooking channel. These chefs are now celebrities, right? I mean, Emeril was really the first one.
Yeah.
And now there's how many different people?
Now there's a whole reality series based on being the next one, right?
Right, yeah. I mean, that's, people forget that Guy Fieri competed on a reality show that he won. I don't even know if he won or if he came in second or whatever the case may be. And now he's, like him or not, the guy's got a brand and a whole thing. So have fun with your fam, grill, be in the kitchen together. And then you can always ask this guy, a chef, for advice. Maybe you have questions. Maybe you're like, hey, you know what? I feel like I'm getting close to the perfect steak or the perfect pork chop or the perfect smoked chicken. You're just a wealth of knowledge.
I tried to make a corn dog and it exploded. What happened? Well, let me tell you.
The science of an exploded corn dog. This is super good, y'all. You got to have this for lunch today. Dinner tomorrow. Smoking on Saturday. I want to send Chris. I want to airdrop you a picture. And I know that we had the eggs Benedict on the set yesterday, but sometimes people think, well, that's just like a prop. I'm going to show you guys what I had. This is exactly what I had for lunch yesterday at the store. This is how it looked, and it was, again, outrageously good. Look at that. I don't even have words for how good that was. That's what I had for lunch that you made here at the store. That looks like it could be on the food magazine, right? Front page. What is it? Well, it's crab cakes, eggs Benedict. Such a fun combination.
Keto friendly.
Keto friendly.
Keto friendly.
Guilt free. Is this corn dog keto friendly? No.
Not
Did I
so
have
much.
a little piece? Does it bother me that I had a little piece? No. I'll take 12,000 steps today. Don't worry about it. Everything in moderation. Sometimes life's tough and you just want a foot-long corn dog.
Yeah.
That's okay too. Right?
For only $8.99 with the side, right?
Right, for only $8.99. Big as your platter. It's awesome. All right, thank you for being here. This is super cool. Whether it's lunch today, dinner tomorrow, smoking on Saturday, come and see this guy. He's got it going on. There's the weekly menu on the screen. You missed out on yesterday, I'm telling you what. It was so, so good. All right, we're going to mention a couple of things. We're going to wrap for today and tell you again that today is Personal Chef Day.
Personal chef day.
And by the way, this guy, Chef Scott, I mean, as we get away from the pandemic, something he can do is come to your house, cater an event at your house. Or you could call the store and be like, Chef Scott, could you make me...
We've done it before.
Yeah. Could I call the store and say, hey, Chef Scott, I'm having a gathering of 6 people. Could I pick up food if you make it for me? I think the answer is yes.
I'd be happy to.
You want crab cakes, egg Benedict, corn dog? Why not?
Yeah. Weirder things have happened.
Yeah, stranger things have happened. So just call 264-2420. Talk to that guy. Let him take care of you. And it's also, again, like I said, Corn Fritters Day and National Get to Know Your Customers Day. And I would say that at Hy-Vee, we know our customers, don't we? Holy moly, we know them. We love them, and we appreciate their business. And if you're watching, please come and see us. Get one of these corn dogs. Oh, my goodness. I cut it up because I wanted you guys to see how that's a big hot dog. That's a big dog. All right. This corn dog was so good, I think I'm going to start crying. I'm just kidding. I had something in my eye. All right. So let's mention a couple of things as we wrap here. So the local ad, again, we're talking coupons. Coupons. Here's the Discover Muscatine newspaper. You turn it over. Kablammy. There are the coupons. Awesome opportunities for you to save. They're valid starting today. Now, the gas coupon started on Tuesday. Everything else starts today. So we've got candy, we've got Sara Lee bread, Hy-Vee cottage cheese. Now, also keep in mind, you got to scan the Fuel Saver card to get those prices, right? So it's with your Fuel Saver Plus Perks card. Awesome deal on the butter. Gatorade, there's your locally grown sweet corn from Kruger's. You've got churn ice cream. You think you'll need some churn ice cream when it's 94 degrees this weekend? I think so. How about some charcoal? Speaking of grilling, if you're doing the old charcoal grill, that's for you. And then you've got some hand sanitizer, which is an awesome gel hand sanitizer. And we've got some laundry detergent and napkins. It's like the staples of summer. How many loads of laundry can I do at my house? The answer is probably 2 to 3 every single day. We do so much laundry. And then 20 cents off a gallon, guys. So look at the price of gas, get the coupon, and you're not paying the full price of gas. You don't even have to have the Fuel Saver card. Now, I'm here to tell you, I have the Fuel Saver card. Watch how I'm going to play this. Chris, zoom out. That's perfect. Keep it right there. Here's how Tony's going to play this. I showed you I have the coupon for 20 cents off a gallon. I already have 20 cents off on my fuel saver. So there's 40 cents right there. But then you see the meat department deal that says if you spend 25 bucks at the meat department counter, you get 20 more cents. So right there, I've got 60 cents off a gallon of gas. Now what if I spent 50 bucks at the meat case? Well, there's 40 cents. Now you're talking about 80 cents off a gallon. Okay? And even if you don't have 20 cents on your fuel saver already, like I do, you've got the coupon right there. You've got the meat deal, and you're going to save. So that's what I'm saying. Please use that. The gas station will take care of you. And for sure, National Hot Dog Day, you got to go over there tomorrow. Chris, we got to show them the picture I took. I'm so proud of it. I want it to go in the Nathan's Hot Dog magazine, if there is such a thing. So the gas station tomorrow, the place to be, National Hot Dog Day, going to be an awesome deal. Hello to my friend Sean, who's watching on Facebook. I hope Sean just got a puppy. Hope the puppy is behaving for you guys and that you're doing well. So get over to the gas station. Look at that. Zoom in just a little. Give me a slow zoom. Oh, yeah. Give me a little bit more. Look at that. Come on now. $1.99, bag of chips, hot dog, 22-ounce fountain drink, side of onions for free. My coworker, Randy Stiegel, insisting upon onions on the hot dog. I said, okay. So I put it on the hot dog. I ate the hot dog. Delicious. So that's tomorrow, National Hot Dog Day at the gas station. You got to check it out. And the Nathan's hot dogs are there, okay? All right, how about the pharmacy, options at the pharmacy? So if you're looking to get prescriptions delivered, we can do that for you. If you're wondering about the drive-through, yes, there is a drive-through at the pharmacy. I used it just the other day when I forgot to get my wife's prescription until I got to my car, and then I went through the drive-through. And you can also have prescriptions shipped directly to your home. We care about you. We're here for you. Hy-Vee as a company has been there for almost 90 years. Pharmacy staff is awesome. Our pharmacy manager, Nicole Duelmeyer, is going to be on the show this coming Monday, talking about we're getting ready for drive-through flu shots. We'll get more details on that. And contact-free options at the Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's fantastic. All right, I think we have the one step to end hunger. I think I emailed that over. So how can you help with Feeding America? Check this out. You can purchase products at your Muscatine Hy-Vee store. And I know that things are in different locations. Bear with us. We're adjusting the store to make it a better experience for you. That's the ultimate goal, to take care of you. So here you go. You purchase these products. It'll donate one meal to a hungry family this summer. Hy-Vee working with Feed America to make that a reality. Come into the store, check it out, and support a good cause. We can skip Chef Scott because we had him here and we talked about his menu. Come and see Chef Scott. I want to go to Starbucks again. Today's the day. Happy hour is back. You can buy one and you could get one free on your favorite Starbucks beverages, so long as it's a size grande or larger. It's absolutely fantastic at Starbucks. I told you last week we did this. Somebody left with 10 drinks. They bought 5. They got 5 free. Buy 2, get 2. Buy 3, get 3. Buy 1, get 1. It's whatever you want to do. If you want to treat your coworkers, or if you're just like, you know what, it's been a Thursday. I don't normally have 2 coffees, but it's been a tough day. Get it for yourself. Get a Frappuccino, get an iced coffee, get a hot coffee, get a tea, whatever you need. Starbucks, ready to go with happy hour. I want to mention, and I don't know if I emailed it, but the Senior Resources Picnic I did email it. Okay, sometimes I surprise myself with how prepared I am. This is Saturday, and this is a good cause. Senior Resources, they typically would have had a big community cookout in downtown Muscatine, had to adjust this year with everything that's going on. This Saturday, drive-through event at the Rendezvous in Muscatine, right off of Lucas Street, right before 61 near Sinclair Tractor. Drive-through, $10, grab a meal, support a good cause. Senior Resources in Muscatine for a long time. We talked to Kelly Cunningham with Meals on Wheels, part of Senior Resources, the other day. They're sending out 40 meals a day, 6 times a week to feed senior citizens in our community that need it. That's a big deal. That's a big number. Let's consider helping them. You don't even have to get out of your car. My wife's going to be at a baby shower. I'm going to have 3 kids. I'm going to cruise through the Rendezvous. I'm going to grab a meal. and I'm going to feel good for supporting a good cause, okay? So we like Senior Resources. We want them to be successful, and we're happy to talk about that for them. If you're looking for options for lunch, I don't know if I sent the July food court deals. Did I send it? I may not have. It's okay if I didn't. I think I can airdrop it. I have so many things I email these guys. Sometimes I forget a link or two. So let me get this to you. If you're looking for options for lunch or dinner here at the store, we've got you covered. This calendar is full of good things. Here it comes on the old airdrop. Today is, of course, Thursday. So we'll show you what's available for lunch today on Thursday. Thank you, Chris. You're marvelous. Here we go. We've got 15-cent fuel saver on any breakfast. That's fantastic. So your breakfast will give you cheaper gas, right? How about Chinese number 1 or 2 entree meal for $3.99? Show me a better deal in town. You can't. That's a lot of food for $3.99. Steak dinner tonight starting at 4 p.m. That's an option for you. And listen, we've also got apple crisps for $4. And then below that, the breakfast special for today is the omelets for $5. Love a good omelet from Hy-Vee. Check that out. Okay, and there you go. There's an omelet with some flowers and some fresh fruit and some toast and milk and bananas and strawberry schmuckers. Look at how good that toast looks. Come on. That toast is like thick cut. You got to put the Smuckers on it. You got to. You gots to. Buttered toast with jelly. It's a great combination. You know what else is a good combination? A giant corn dog. All right. I want to thank Lindsay Phillips for being here. I know you're thinking, am I really going to go on August 1st to the Big Brothers, Big Sisters basketball fundraiser? Yes. Am I really going to donate $100 out of my own pocket? Yes, because I can. And will I try and get this store to sponsor me? You bet I will, because it's a good cause. Listen, there's 45 kids that are hoping to get matched up. Sign up for this event. I challenge people in a light, playful manner, but I want them to be there. I want them to support this cause. We know that it's an important program for the community, and I thank Lindsay for her work. It certainly has not been easy for Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Muscatine County to navigate the pandemic, but they need you, all right? So you want to sponsor? Hey, listen, if you're watching and you want to sponsor me, come on. I'll take your money. How many can I make? 25 free throws. How many can I make? I'm thinking 12. All right. So even if we had, let's just do the math. You know, I'm not good at math. If I had 12 free throws at $20 a pop, that's $240. If you took that plus my $100 donation, that'd be $340. Now, what if I hit 20 out of 25 free throws? Right? That maybe I could do it. That'd be $400. So you want to sponsor me? Please let me know. Maybe you're in a place of business that can't make it to the event, but you're like, you know what? That Tony guy, he looks like he can make some free throws because he's got those shooting sleeves on. That's why I'm wearing these. They're my shooting sleeves. Look at this. Beef. It's beef. Ready? Balance, elbow, eye, follow through. That's from Fenwick Basketball Camp, 1995. You're not 6'4" and don't play basketball at some point in your life. So I've played a lot of basketball. I've played with people that have played in the NBA. I'm not saying I'm that good, but I'm saying for a good cause, I'll be there. And I will email Bobby Hansen, former Iowa Hawkeye, works for the Better Business Bureau, and I'll see if he wants to do it. Why not? All I can do is ask, right? Okay, so thank you to Lindsay. Thanks to Chef Scott for stopping by, and thank you for watching. Tomorrow, we'll be here with our friend Jordan Lloyd coming back from Sunnybrook at Muscatine. They've got a couple of things to talk about, including an update on where the Alzheimer's purple toilet has gone. So we'll talk to Jordan tomorrow right here on the Hy-Vee Today Show. Thanks to CBI Bank and Trust, Bob Howard and the crew with the aisle cam looking at some breakfast, which is awesome. Toyota Muscatine, what's in the box today? Well, what was in the box? Hot dogs, because tomorrow's National Hot Dog Day. If you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself? Nathan's Hot Dogs at the gas station. So good, by the way. And thanks to our friends at Lutheran Living Senior Campus, will Nerea Strickland be shooting free throws with me? Someone from Lutheran Living, I'd love to see you there. It'd be great. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you on Friday. That's all for now. Bye.
You're watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet while hunting wabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton this Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.